energy flowing through you and it's sitting in you. There's all these different ways that we know how energy codes and how to read them, what they are, but we don't understand how to interpret them on a soul level.
It's like the antivirus or spyware that comes up and says, oh, do you want an automatic scan, or it's time to scan, it's reminding you to scan.
Okay.
And that's exactly what your subconscious mind is doing. It's time to scan, and it's going all of a sudden it's like this experience. Why the hell does this keep happening to me again? Well, it's a continued story, for example, saying,
yeah.
And your soul is saying, could you please resolve this, because you're just losing so much life force energy
and
to it.
And when we don't understand it, we respond the same way, and then we've added the layers through when we chronological age. So we added, okay, we coped and we handled, and then, it's solved. Shit hits the fan again. Damn, we added another layer. So now we're going to try it from this angle. We're going to cope and solve it this way. Damn, I'm going to create it from this angle. And before you know it, you're creating this spiral event.
And all your life force energy is used to keep these stories.
Yay, someone's finally getting it. Sweet.
You're using all your life force energy. It's like when somebody says, well, when you first tell a lie, then you got to tell another lie to keep that lie going, and then you forget what the lie was to begin with. All of a sudden, you're tattling on yourself. It's like, oh crap! And so all you're doing, you're using all your life force energy to just keep this crap going, and your soul is just saying, well, if you created closure, you'd probably be able to resolve it. You wouldn't have to be spun out all the time.
Well, and they even say you expend more energy keeping your hells alive than it is to move forward, and that is absolutely true, because when you create with that moment and over-identify with any type of negativity or fear, what happens is you create an entanglement cord. Now, what's required, because it's below the spectrum, then you take life force and you say, I give like 10%, 20% out of 100% to this incident. Now, every day before you open your eyes, you have to reacclimate yourself in your physical body to recognize, oh, I got into the right body. That's awesome. Wouldn't you crap your pants if you woke up and realized,
Freaky Friday?
Crap! Yeah, Freaky Friday. Crap! That's not my face.
I had things to do today, and I'm not going to be able to get any of them done in this thing.
Exactly.
Make this thing work!
But yeah, you're right, exactly. But when you reacclimate, that 100% of energy, which is your life force, all has to be divided out in debt form sometimes, because you got 50% here, 20% there, 80% there, and now you're in debt, and then you have to figure out how you're going to get more energy than what you got. But what it does is it keeps the hells alive. And you do that by not creating closure. You just, and it keeps the vibration. You can chronologically age. You can learn to achieve where you don't think about it anymore. You let it go so well, you don't think about it.
Well, yeah, then all of a sudden, it's like addictions.
Oh, very good, because we have the addictions because we don't want to
face what's ever going on. Oh, well, yeah, I need to feel alive because I've got all this energy going to all these shit programs. Pardon my French, but that's what they are.
That's okay, I've been swearing.
Okay, good. So, 2 peas in a pod. So then you just keep this crap going, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, now I feel dead. I'm like, zombie going through life, and it's like, well, how am I going to feel alive today? Maybe if I smoke, that would make me feel alive. Well, ironically, it's killing you. So then it's like,
yeah.
Then it's like, maybe if I drink something, that would make me feel good today.
Oh, so you're going to focus by non-focusing.
Exactly. I'm just like, well, yeah, maybe I'll feel alive by doing this. Well, the funny thing is, it's like, well, now you're even more of a zombie.
Right, right. And that's what the apocalypse is all about, or the zombie apocalypse, is that those that are not awake yet.
Right, and if the zombie apocalypse is coming, protect yourself by getting a whole bunch of treadmills, putting them around your house, so then the zombies will just get on the treadmills.
And pay your electric bill.
Exactly, so then just get a big power strip and then you'll be good to go.
But we also know that on a spiritual aspect, that is just, that represents life as, you know, and that's a good thing to knowing, is that how we can actually understand what the soul is saying. We really are waking up to understand more that we are not just the macro. We're not this seen stuff all the time. It's the unseen. Okay? And I understand.
What do you mean I can't see it?
And part of my job is to connect the dots and help you
see it. See it. That's funny.
But here's the thing. You know it, but you don't know how you know it, but you know you need to know more of it so that you can resolve it. Yeah, and it's all the stages of growth, how one learns, and it's going from a baby to student to teacher to guru. Gee, aren't you glad to be you? So, you know, it's these growth processes, and we have been conditioned by the baby part that says, we know it all, and shut up, you don't need to learn anymore. And then all of a sudden you're like, you have to force.
And it goes,
because that's your soul telling you, I'm not creative and I'm not thriving, so let's figure out why you're not, and then it's got to pinch you so that you'll actually compare and go, oh, I'll stop looking over here, it's over here, oh, wait a minute, oh my God, I saw a difference. And so then there's that growth process when you start to take and have that awareness that there's more than what you just stared at. And then when you start seeing the comparison, you're like, holy crap, which one do I like better? But when you get stuck on thinking you have to have it a certain way, and then you keep comparing and keep comparing, then and you don't really grow, it's going to become a very interesting story, from a wonderful whisper of opportunity to a major bitch slap. And you don't want those. And simply it's this. Jen, how would you like me to wake you up in the morning? Would you like it nice and great, or would you like a really bad thing?
Well, considering my mom used to do that and thought it was hilarious to just flick on the light, take off the covers, time to go to school today.
You already had that.
I already had that.
Right, but you understand why? Because when your mother goes, wake up, sweetie, which was the whisper and opportunity, you're like, screw that, I can make the choice. No. All right. And see, and that's kind of like what we do with ourselves when we're so into the human mind, is that you ask a question and the universe goes, oh, here's the answer. And you're like, where's my answer? Well, then the spirit says, well, I gave it to you. And then you ask again. All right, I'll give it to you a little louder. Where's my question? Or, where's my answer? And then all of a sudden you start to confuse yourself because you're feeling like you're not connecting. You feel lost and mistrust. And then you yell at the universe again. Where's my answer? And then the universe says, I gave it to you 1,000 times. How many times is it going to take before you get it? How's this one? Bam! And you're like, oh crap, I have to hit rock bottom. I get it. And sometimes people don't get it then either. But we're helping you learn that you can get it the first time. And you don't have to go through the suffering. You don't have to go through any of that. You can actually literally get it.
You can actually get the lesson through laughter.
Oh my gosh, yes. I think we shared this before. But what was, do you remember the one?
Okay, so our story, it's story time. Well, it's been a story time for a while. It's always story time. So we went to the comic convention in May, and part of what they offer are pop culture stars, where you can get pictures taken with them, get their autograph, all that fun kind of stuff. And so I had signed us up for a professional picture with Cheryl and Finn, because there was a connection with somebody. And so we were getting closer to the time of appointment for that. And then, okay, well, you got to go do this. I got to go do this. Okay, then all of a sudden, we were going to go meet up. Then all of a sudden, I found myself in line for a picture with Dean Cain. He was on Superman, The Adventures of Lois and Clark.
Very cute.
Very cute, yes. And so then, and so Brenda's, so Scott was with, and he's kind of like
behind her.
Right, like, I thought we were going, okay, well I'll stand in line, I'll be nice if you want to take a picture.
Now, where did Brenda go? She went to the bathroom and came back into another dimension that I was observing all this. And I thought, that's interesting.
So there were these couple guys in front of me.
You didn't even know it was behind you.
Yeah, lurker, Facebook lurker. So then these couple guys were in front of me, and then there was this woman, God bless her soul, who was she was overwhelmed with the whole idea of getting the picture taken with Dean Cain, and oh my goodness, I don't know where to put myself. I can put myself over here. Oh my god, you're looking at me. Oh my god, I'm gonna put myself over here. Oh my, she was just hysterical, like, oh, you're Dean Cain. Oh my god, and so we were all just, oh man.
Well, sound is cutting still on, but keep going.
Okay, so anyway, watched her get this picture taken. The guys were, and so then the guys, did they got their autograph, talked about Superman, whatever was going on, and then it was my turn to get a picture, and I'm standing there observing this, saying, please, for the love of God, do not let me go hysterical. comparatively to this woman with Dean Cain when I'm standing there getting my picture taken. So I was very cool, calm, collected, just forcing myself to, please don't let me be that hysterical, please don't let me be that hysterical, please don't let me be that hysterical. So got the picture taken, and then we went in line for the Sherilyn Fenn, and then there were this guy that I was chit-chatting with, and then we've got these necklaces, which is, I'm showing our YouTube audience, about electromagnetic frequency protection, because we're empaths, so we pick up on people's energy. So Brenda said, oh, should I put mine in my pocket? I said, yeah, you can put it in your pocket. It'll still work, but you won't.
Usually does.
But it won't. But it won't be in the picture. Okay. Then all of a sudden she takes it off, and all of a sudden Billy D. Williams goes by, and she starts going, and then I didn't even touch him. And I'm like,
you have to understand that reference from the movie of
the Green Lantern,
and that nomadic says that energy-wise, if you touch them, you can share memories and things like this. And,
right.
I already knew that I had